how are we doing? I am really looking forward to opening this. I've been waiting for version 1.0 to get its reprint for such a long time. I'm so excited to actually start cracking these packs and see what's inside. So first up, on top, we're going to get our Tamer card. So in version 1.0 you always get a Tamer as your box topper, so that's really nice. We get a TK. I'm a big fan of the yellow deck, and they play 4 of TK, so that's really cool that we've got the TK box topper. And then we also get our promo pack, so we'll leave that till the end, and then we have our 24 booster packs to open from the box. So let's get the booster box away and we'll just set these packs to the side, and let's get going. I'm really excited to get into this. This is the first time I've been able to get my hands on a 1.0, so let's dive in. The thing I like about 1.0 is it's lots of nostalgia. It's got all the Digimon you remember from the Season 1 anime. So Heart's Attack, Digitama, Kudamon, Goblinmon, Vegemon, Nuclear Laser, just the commons. Baby Dramon is something that goes into the Tyrannomon deck, so that's going to be really cool. Glad I opened those. Palmon's our last uncommon. Now remember, you get 2 rares in all of these packs. So your first rare is always guaranteed to be a rare. In our case we got Gabumon. Then your second rare has the chance to be a super rare or a secret rare. And in our case we just got another TK. So it's not upgraded to super rare or secret rare. Now what people have been learning about these boxes is that you are guaranteed to get 7 super rares and then 2 cards that are rarer than super rare. So they'll either be secret rares or they'll be alternate art super rares. Okay, so there's our uncommons, and our first rare is Patamon and our second rare is Chimeramon. This Greymon is really cool because it gains you memory, and at the end of the turn you lose the memory. So when you attack with that Greymon, you can kind of overspend by a little bit. Let's see what we get in our next pack. So Wizardmon, Smash Potatoes, such a ridiculous name for a card. For the turn, the next time you would Digivolve one of your green Digimon from 5 to 6, decrease Digillusion cost by 4. That's actually pretty decent. Metal Tyrannomon, Atomic Ray, Andromon, the common Metal Greymon. So this one has Reboot, so that's cool. Some Digitama, Kawagamon, Leomon. Oh, spoiled it. So we've got another Patamon, and then at the back we've got our first super rare, so not a secret rare, but we got Garudamon. So let's stick that in a sleeve. And what is Garudamon up to? So it has piercing, so it's a 7000 with piercing, and its inherited ability is when your Digimon is blocked, draw a card. So it's pretty good at just pushing the last few damage through because it has piercing and punishes your opponent for trying to stop them from getting the good piercing attacks in. So Dolphmon, Vilemon, Kudamon. Again, the thing I love about the 1.0 is just how nostalgic it makes me, because these are all the cards from the Season 1, and that's the Digimon anime that I watched the most of. Breakdramon, Slash Angemon, Kawagamon. Then our first rare is Angemon. So when you play it, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3000, and then we get the rare Tanamon, so the rare Digitama. So if you've Digivolved this turn, this Digimon gets plus 1000. Okay. So it's just that green theme of trying to Digivolve as much of your stuff as possible. So Parimon, nice pickup. Nova Blast, weird Garurumon. At common, that's awesome. Lolymon, Hornbuster, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, then add this card to its own. Okay. Okay, so it's just got a good Radiation Blast, so it's got no security effect. Up to 2 of your Digimon gain security attack +1s. This card just ends the game potentially. That's really good for a common. Then we get Cherrymon, who's a big blocker. Gotsumon, who's a little blocker. When it attacks you lose memory. Our first rare is Upamon, so rare Upamon's good. And then Metal Tyrannomon. So when this Digimon deletes one of your opponent's Digimon, level 6 or higher, unsuspend it. So if you attack something, you get to keep going. That's awesome. Okay. So the Tyrannomon deck is definitely something I'm keeping my eye on. Garurumon, that's awesome art for Garurumon. Mushroomon, Tyrannomon, this is what I want. These champion Tyrannomons from Digivolving Real, 3 cards to the top of your deck, add 1 level 5 and 1 green Tamer. So it finds the Tyrannomon Tamer and it finds you its ultimate form, so that's good. Pumpkinmon, Kawokimon, Gravity Crush, Chewmon. Okay, another Cherrymon is our uncommon. Kurisarimon, River of Power. Togemon's our first rare, so reveal 3 cards from top of your deck, add 1 level 5, place the remaining cards at the bottom, and then our back card is... Oh, it's a secret rare! It's the secret rare v1.0. Let's get that in a sleeve straight away. Jeez. So what does it do? Our first secret rare. When attacking, once per turn, if you have a Tamer in play, unsuspend this Digimon. That's great. So it gets to attack, untap, attack again if I've got a Tamer in play. When you have a blue Tamer in play, it gets plus 1,000 as well. That's amazing. So that's good. We've hit a secret rare swirly in the box. And like I said, we are guaranteed to get 2 cards that are better than super rare. But it's awesome that it's a secret rare we hit and not an alt-art super rare. So Garurumon, Kudamon, Monodramon, Kuwamon, Elecmon, Forbidden Temptation, Wanyamon is our first uncommon. So again, just these Digitama are awesome to get a hold of. Myotismon, Petermon. You may play 1 Tinkermon from your hand. Okay, our first rare is Mimi. So if you have 2 or less memories, set your memory 3. Okay, so she is the green tamer that sets your memory up. And, oh, Puppetmon! Puppetmon's awesome! They play this in even non-green decks because it's that good. On play, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. During your opponent's next turn, none of your opponent's Digimon can unsuspend. So it's good in the rush decks because you play it, tap their blocker, and then none of their stuff gets to unsuspend. Puppet's amazing. It does cost 11 to play, so it's a lot to get that effect, but that can get you the turn you need in those rush decks. So that's great. Happy to open a Puppet. Right, next up. So we step through Toy Agumon. This was one that I loved from the Digimon World game. Repamon, Gardramon, Smash Potato again, another Gobramon. Okay, then we're on to uncommons. So Freemon, so again, just great having these little Digitama. Hyandramon, so just a big bulky black mega. And Metaletamon. Then we've got another TK. And Infermon. When this Digimon digivolves into Diaboromon, in your hand, reduce the memory cost of Digivolution by 1. So it just gets you to your Diaboromons faster. That's cool. Next up, Heart Attack. Dark Tyrannomon. Dark Tyrannomon's amazing because it's a 6,000 for 1. So this is really good in these like red rush decks. Metal Greymon. Agumon Expert. I've seen this card, but I don't know what it does. Return 1 Digimon card with Agumon in its name from your recycled hand. Okay, so it just like gets you your cards back, so it's just card advantage. That's pretty good. Nuclear Laser, Digitamamon, Kokatarimon, Freemon, so again another Digitama's good. Myotismon, just a reasonably costed purple ultimate. Birdramon, and then our first rare is War Growlmon. I've not seen this one. So War Growlmon, the art's great. I'm watching Tamers right now, so it's really cool to see the Guiomon cards. If you have a red Tamer in play, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 3 tips. So get rid of something small. And then, oh! Then we get an alternate art super rare Piedmon. Card is beautiful. Look at the alternate arts. You've got like the kind of circuit board in the background. That card's beautiful. So let's sleeve that up. I believe that is the alternate art though. So that will take the place of our other secret rare. So I don't think we're going to open our secret rare, but we still have another 6 super rares to open. So let's keep going. Gomamon, Night Raid, Gorillamon, Guardmon, Elecmon, Forbidden Temptation, Monzimon, okay, uncommons, Radiation Blade, Divimon. I think he's great. He was my favourite Digimon from the first season. And a Divimon uncommon. He has Retaliation, so when he is deleted after losing a battle, delete the Digimon it was battling. Oh, so it's kind of like Death Touch, that's cool. Then we've got the black tie card, so it's just the black memory tamer. And we have a Rarimon. I'd like to build the black deck, so I'm glad I've got a couple of ties. Chewmon, Pumpkinmon, Blastmon, Mushroomon, Leomon, Great Tornado, Tentomon. Okay, our first uncommon, looking back at the good times, this is the black removal, this de-digivolves, and then if it's got less than 4 costs, so it gets rid of the rookies. Kusarimon, and our first rare is Cerberusmon. When attacking twice per turn, you can unsuspend this Digimon by trashing 3 cards in your hand. So it can attack, then you can trash 3 cards to attack again. So you can quite a lot of attacks out of it, and you can do that twice per turn. That's cool. And then another Rarimon, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 option card from your hand, trash the remaining. So he just fills up your bin, which is what purple seems to be about. So definitely on theme, probably quite an important engine card in that purple deck. Cersamon, really been liking this card, just a good champion with jamming. Metal Nova Blast, Gardramon, Kabuterimon, Mega Kabuterimon right behind him is our first uncommon. Saber Leomon, trash 4 Digivolution cards from under one of your opponent's Digimon, so just get rid of all of those inherited effects. There's the first Tinkermon to go with that Petermon. So Tigers, this is the green tamer I was talking about that cares about Tyrannomons. So all of your Digimon with Tyrannomon in their name get piercing, and when digivolving one of your Digimon into a card called Tyrannomon, you can suspend this tamer to reduce the memory cost. So this is the guy that cares about Tyrannomon, so I'm really happy to get that. And then our second super rare is a Metal Garurumon purple. So let's stick that in a sleeve. So we're going to be seeing quite a lot of super rares because we've not hit very many of them so far. So the next few packs should be rich in super rares. Metal Tyrannomon, Night Raid, Andromon, Great Tornado, Gabumon, Purple Gabumon, the first one of those. On deletion, trigger draw 2. That's awesome. So if this Digimon dies, you get to draw 2 cards. Gravity. Okay, first uncommon is Wear Garurumon. When attacking, gain 3 memory, and lose 3 memory. So it's just like the Metal Greymon. Woodmon's another uncommon, and Dividramon. On deletion, gain a memory. Our first rare is Symphony number 1. One of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 7,000, so just a reasonable removal spell. And then Terror Cluster, so there's Rust Tyrannomon on it. Return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to the bottom of their deck. Oh, so just some green removal there. Nice, okay. Bottom of the deck. So those purple decks don't get to even take advantage of the Digimon being in the trash. Okay. So Blastfire, Gabumon, Goblinmon, Dolphmon, Blade of Truth, Pumpkinmon, Elecmon. Okay, then on to the uncommons. So first up we have the Gotsumon, then we have, the Jagamon. So this is the Smash Potatoes Digimon. When attacking, reveal 3 cards off your deck. You can digivolve this card into 1 level 6 Digimon amongst them. Okay, so it tutors for its Digivolutions, that's cool. Then we get Slash Angemon. Oh, okay, so I've pulled away the rare. So let's just look at the Piedmon. So that's our second Piedmon. We got the Alt Art Piedmon, and this is the regular Art Piedmon. So Retaliation, when this Digimon is deleted after losing battle, destroy it. Okay, destroy the Digimon that attacked it. And on play, you may play up to 2 level 4 or lower purple Digimon from your hand. So when he comes in, you get to bring 2 things back from the grave. And then the other card we got is Joe Kaido. So when one of your opponent's Digivolution cards is trashed, you may suspend this tamer to gain a memory. So that's on the blue theme of trashing Digivolutions. So that's cool. That's both arts of Piedmon. I really like Piedmon as well, so I'm glad we managed to pick him up. And the secret rare Vidramon. So we're still looking for 4 more super rares in this box. That's the really nice thing about Digimon booster boxes, is like you're guaranteed your super rares. You're guaranteed 7 super rares and then 2 that are better than super rares. So in our case, we've got a secret and an alt art. So Golden Ripper, Andromon. Okay, there's a Green Agumon, Metal Greymon. Okay, now into our uncommons, we've got Woodmon, who's just the green blocker. Garurumon. Okay, first rare is Shield of the Just. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 5,000 or less. If you have a red tamer, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 8,000 or less. Okay. And then the second rare is Sunemon. So this is the black rare Digitama, and this one's really good. While you have another Digimon in play with the same name as this Digimon, get plus 2,000. So this really cares about all like the Diaboromon lines, because they all have similar names, so that's good. Still a card in that pack. So first up we've got Blastfire, Frigimon, Purple Gabumon again, Toy Agumon, Oblivion Bird. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with blocker. Okay, that's pretty good. Kabuterimon, Weregarurumon's first uncommon, Darkness Claw, High Andromon, Weregarurumon. Our first rare is Trump Sword, so delete one of your opponent's unsuspended Digimon. So it's pretty good at getting them if they're trying to be defensive. doesn't get the aggressive Digimon, but if they're just standing there trying to block you, you're just Trump Sword. And then the second rare is Metal Seedramon. So return up to 2 of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon to their hand, trash all their Digivolutions. Nice. Okay, Monodramon, Frigimon, Spiral Sword, Black Greymon, that's our first Black Greymon. Viomon, Mushroomon, Weregarurumon. First uncommon is Loader Leomon, back for revenge. One of your Digimon gains on deletion, play this card without paying its mana cost. Any on-play effects Digimon, if it doesn't activate. Okay, so this is just that you can get it back from the graveyard if it dies this turn, that's pretty good. Davidramon, or another tie, and then we've got our second, we've got another super rare, so this one is Rosemon. So when an opponent's Digimon attacks a player, if this Digimon is suspended, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Okay, so if this is suspended, it punishes their Digimon for attacking you. That's cool. Okay. So green kind of has this sub-theme of like suspending your opponent's Digimon. You've obviously got big Cersimon in 1.5 that lets you Digizorb their guys. Fruzlemon, Numamon, Hornbuster, Sakimon, River of Power, Mega Kabuterimon. Okay, Tapirmon is our second uncommon. On deletion, draw a card. So all these purple cards care about filling the trash, and then they have all these draw effects. Then our first rare is Izzy Izumi. So if you have a level 5 or higher green Digimon in play, you may suspend this tamer to reveal top card of your deck. If that card is a Digimon card, add it to your hand. And our second rare is Matashida. If you have 2 memory or less, so it's the purple memory tamer, and return 1 purple Digimon or purple option card from your trash your hand. So it just gets you cards back from the trash. Seems pretty good. We've got Flaresomon, more Tyrannomons are always nice. Chewmon, Dark Tyrannomon, 1 mana 6000's awesome. Heat Viper, Monzimon, Kabuterimon. Okay, then our first uncommon, Boltmon, then Leomon. So on deletion gain some memory. And Darkness Claw, our first rare, is a Kakumon. This Digimon can't be blocked by your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards on it. Okay, so if they just throw the blocker down, you don't care about it, and it's got the second rare is Kari Kamaya. Okay. Next up we've got Vegemon, Oblivion Bird, Gomamon, Great Tornado, Garurumon, Tyrannomon, Boring Storm, another Petermon is our first uncommon. Another Tapirmon, Biomon. When this Digimon is blocked, it gets plus 2000. Then we get Red Tie, so that's the red memory tamer, and all of your Digimon with a bunch of Digivolutions on them get security attack plus 1, and the red Sora. When one of your red Digimon attacks a player, you may unsuspend this tamer to get plus 2000 DP. So these last few packs are going to have to be good, because we haven't seen all of our super rares yet. So we've got Greymon, we've got Dimension Scissor, Ogremon, another Agumon Expert, Guiomon, Heat Viper, Pixiemon, Megadramon, Tentomon, Wanyamon. So our first rare is Metal Seedramon, and our second rare is a super rare Seraphimon. So trigger recovery 1 when it digivolves, and your turn will you have 3 or more security cards, this Digimon gains security attack plus 1. So if you're super healthy, this card just beats your opponent down. So that's pretty good. And it also tries to heal you up, gives you security back, so it tries to get you to that point that it can give itself security attack. So Hagurumon, Kawamon, Gravity Crusher. Okay, just skimming past these, get to the uncommons. Oh, there's an Ogremon. So we've got Darsmon. When you play a level 3 yellow Digimon, if this Digimon is suspended, trigger draw 1. Okay, that's pretty cool, just more draw engines in yellow. Breakdramon, Shirinimon, then Mad Dog Fire. One of your Digimon gets plus 3000 DP for the turn, and then on the back end it triggers draw 1 and puts it in your hand. That's alright. And then we've got Millenniummon. When Digivolving, return one of your opponent's Digimon to the bottom of their deck. Oofed! So it just Digivolves and gets rid of one of your opponent's Digimon. And then on deletion, if this card had Digivolution cards, you may play this card from the trash with it. So it comes back. Jeez. That's ridiculous. It's a level 7 though, look at that. So that's above Mega. Okay, so 2 packs left. One of them is going to be our last super rare. Let's see what we get. So Pagumon, Mushimon, Atomic Ray, Repamon, Agumon, Monzimon. Okay, our first uncommon is Birdramon, Monmon, little champion, little rookie defenders, always good. Megadramon. Then our first rare is the rare Yokomon, so that's the rare Digitama from the set. And then we've got Flower Cannon as our second rare. So this is just suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, so you just suspend it and then you get to beat it down. It's the last pack, so this pack has to contain our last super rare. So it's always going to be the back card. So let's put it here. So let's run through the commons. So we've got Dolphmon, Blade of Truth, Impmon, okay. And all Dark Tyrannomon's great. Then we've got Labramon, not seen that card before. Then another Looking Back in the Good Times, Palmon, and then we have Yamon. So this is the good purple Digitama. When you have 5 or more cards in your trash, this Digimon gets plus 1000. It's pretty reasonable. And then our last super rare is Leopardmon. So you may play 1 level 4 or lower Digivolution card, Digimon cards as another Digimon without paying its memory cost. Okay. All of your level 4 or lower Digimon gain jamming. Oh, that's amazing. So all of your little guys just get to go through. So that's like for the rookie rush deck. Because all your level 4 or lower, so your champions or lower all have jamming. So they won't die when they crash into your opponent's security. That's a really good last hit. Leopardmon. So the thing I really like about Digimon booster boxes is you just get so many rares because you get 2 rares in a pack. Like, you're going to get 39 regular rares out of a box. So we get so many rares, so many good tamers as well, which is the nice thing about 1.0. And then you get your 7 super rares, and then you get your 2 cards that are better than super rare. So we've done pretty well in super rares as well. I mean, I think we got all the good hits except the Omnimon. Leopardmon is amazing. Millenniummon's good if you can find the right shell for it. Seraphimon, so-so. Rosemon, so-so again. They just need the right decks. Piedmon is great. Metal Garurumon is great. And Garudamon is pretty good as well. And then we also got the Alt Art Piedmon, one of the better Alt Arts to get. And then Vidramon, which is this secret rare to get in this set. Vidramon is great. So I'm pretty happy with this box between getting the Piedmon and the Alt Art Piedmon and the Vidramon. Like I'm saying, the only thing we really missed was the Omnimon, but apart from that, a really, really good box. And just loads of rares. Like, 2 rares a pack is just so good coming from something like Magic the Gathering or Pokemon. So yeah, that's the first box of version 1.0. If you want to see another one, make sure you like the video. Leave a little comment down below. Tell me how your boxes went, because I know we've sold a lot of these. I'd love to hear how other people's boxes went. But I'm quite happy with this one. And yeah, hopefully I get to do this again. So, speak to you all soon on the Discords. Remember to check out the store if you want to buy any Digimon product or any other card gaming products or accessories.